Hello everyone. So this exercise is about hypothesis testing for two population proportions. So it is about population proportions P1 and P2. Okay, let's read the question. In a random sample of 100 forests in the United States, 56 were coniferous or contained conifers. In a random sample of 80 forests in Mexico, 40 were coniferous or contained conifers. Is the proportion of conifers in the United States statistically more than the proportion of the conifers in Mexico? Under 1% significance level. So we need to just compare the proportions of the United States and Mexico. So let's write down United States and Mexico. What is an United States? It's actually 100 and Mexico is 80. And so what is PU hat? It is actually this, which is 0.56, and P hat Mexico is 40 over 80, which is 0.50. Okay, so let's write down the hypothesis. It says that the proportion in the United States is more than the proportion of Mexico. So the claim is PU is more than PM. So PU is this. So we can write down the same thing like this. Okay. So we have only one test statistic for this hypothesis, which is that H is equal to this. Okay, but in here we don't know what is P bar. It is not P hat, it is P bar. So we can find P bar with this formula. So it is actually the average of the proportions. So we can say that it is equal to this value. Okay, so 1 minus P bar is actually 1 minus this and 47, sorry. And when I just write down the test statistic, I get this value, and the result will be equal to 0.80. Okay, so let's draw the graph of Z table. And is it one-sided or two-sided? We can say that it is one-sided and right. So what is my significance level? It is 1%. So I can find the Z value from the table by using this value, which is, I get 2.33. So my test statistic is 0.80 something and my threshold value is 2.33. So I can say that my test statistic will fall into here, which means it is not in the rejection region. So I can say that decision H0 cannot be rejected. So what does this mean? As a comment, it means that under 1% significance level, the proportion, there is no evidence to say that the proportion of the trees in the US is, sorry, I need to look, is more than the ones in Mexico. So which means I cannot reject the hypothesis, so we cannot say this. Okay, so there is no evidence to say that it is more than the other. So the question is done. Thanks for watching.